Rahab was a woman in the Old Testament whose profession seemed synonymous with her identity. Rahab the prostitute, she's called in the text, the label indelibly linked to her name. Even in the original Hebrew, the word here meant what you'd assume it means: harlot, prostitute, or perhaps keeper of an inn where this type of transaction took place. Commentaries have not exactly been kind to Rahab over the years, calling her names like Shady Lady, Lady of the Night, and the like. But is Rahab's profession the truest thing there is to know about her? More importantly, is it the way God knows her? When we read Rahab's story, we find that the centerpiece of her story is a different kind of profession. Not her line of work, but her profession of faith. The Lord your God is God in heaven above and on the earth below. Like Rahab, our title is not our identity. Our dreams do not define us. The God of heaven above and the earth below is the author of our story and the giver of our worth. He has created us in his image and commissioned us to carry that image into the world, proclaiming the goodness, mercy, and power of the one true King. I like to imagine the rest of Rahab's story, how her faith must have deepened over time, and how her knowledge of and affection for Yahweh grew as she continued to live her one wild, precious life for him. What stories did she tell her baby boy, Boaz? And how did they shape him into a man of faith? Was she still alive to see how he would welcome a foreigner named Ruth into the family of God, the same way she had been welcomed a generation before? Did she know how her faith would come to inspire the hearts of God's daughters for lifetimes to come, teaching them that their past does not define their future? I like to imagine her as an old woman, smiling to see some of the divine ruckus she's caused. Rahab the prostitute, smuggler of spies, mother of the faith, beloved child of God. I mean, we cried the whole time we wrote this song.
Yeah, we really did.
We did.
We didn't know. I mean, do y'all remember being in the room and kind of coming to the realization, I didn't know that Boaz was Rahab's son. Mm-hmm. And so we were like, oh my gosh, well, what if we wrote a song? Sarah actually told this story. Will you tell it? Because we said this beautiful story from her own life that really inspired us to think about what was Rahab telling her son Boaz? What stories of God the amazing stories of God that she had to pass down to him to say, look at my eyes. So will you tell us the story that you told us in the room that day that sort of inspired that?
What kind of led to me telling this story is that when Rahab's talking in the text that is her words, they are soaked in the songs of Moses and Miriam, they're songs that are, talking about God. And then what's interesting is also her words are words that show up in songs of her great-great-grandson, David. And also her words...
Son David!
Yes.
That's crazy.
Great-great-grandson, David.
Right.
And one of those songs that he wrote ended up being a song that Jesus cried with a loud voice on the cross. My God, my God. And so we were just like, what if? And I mean, because it keeps showing up in this song. What if Rahab is singing to her baby boy? And then Ruth, her daughter-in-law, comes along, hears her mother-in-law singing this song. So then she sings this song to her baby boy. And then it just keeps getting passed down. And one of the things that kept getting passed down is that idea, my heart melts like wax within me. That there's such fear and such fright that my heart melts. And I was talking about how with my son, he had broken his arm, and he was going to get his cast off. And of course, he's afraid, justifiably afraid, of the saw that's going to cut the cast off. And so the lady that was the nurse that was going to do it, she starts, you know, the saw, and my son, he's just like 5 at the time, or 4 at the time. He just, tries to climb back up in me. And I said, oh, Jet, man, that seems like that's really frightening. But I know that it's perfectly safe. So how about if you get to be afraid, because you can't make yourself stop, you don't know. How about you get to be afraid, I'll hold you in my lap, I'm not afraid. And so you can look at my face, and I turn to the nurse, are you afraid? No. She says, and I say, you can look at my face, I'm not afraid. And I'll hold you while you do it. Do you think you can do that? And he's like, yes. So.
Yeah, and that's what Rahab says. She says, I've heard about your God. He's the real God.
That's right.
And,
That's right.
Yeah.
And she's given her look at my face to every woman. Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
Sing it for us.
I will tell it like it is. I was hanging by a thread, pushed out to the furthest edge, and I wasn't proud of it. From my house within the wall, always face to face with dark. Oh, I wondered if I knew the light at all. I was sure my heart would melt with fear, but there was one who held me even there. He is God above, He is God below, He is God of everything between. There's no place you'll be where He cannot go. Look at my face, these eyes have seen. I know the Lord. So tell me what it is. Are you hanging by a thread? Are you pushed down on the edge? Are you ashamed of it? Tell me where you are. Are you face to face with dark? Do you wonder if the light will ever shine again? Oh, my son, your heart may melt with fear, but I know one who holds you even here. He is God above, He is God below, He is God of everything between. There's no place you'll be where He cannot go. Look at my face, these eyes have seen. I know the Lord. You belong to me, and I belong to Him. Take this scarlet cord